What is up, YouTube? Welcome to MANvsVR, and today we're doing something that I've never done on my channel before, and we're going to be showing a multiplayer VR game that is not only playable on the main HMDs like the VIVE and the CV1. We're going to be showing you a game that you can experience online with your friends using the Google Cardboard and the Gear VR as well. Now granted, the Google Cardboard version isn't going to run as smooth and have the best tracking, but you know, if you've got a friend who has a Gear VR, or if you have a friend who has a VIVE, or if you have a friend who has a CV1, and you really want to play with your friend online in a VR game, this right here is one of the best solutions out there if you really want to get your toes in the VR scene. And not only that, but it's a really fun game. So let's go ahead and show you guys what we're going to be talking about. Okay, so today's game is World of Diving. World of Diving is a game where you are a scuba diver whose tasks are to collect artifacts, take pictures of fish, of crash ships and stuff like that. And it's really fun for a VR game. Now, if this was a pancake only game, I would never touch it. But when you add VR to the mix, it changes it completely. So the first thing we're going to be doing is using the Gear VR. As you see, we're going to go ahead and put the Gear VR on. Alright, so now that I got it on, what you do is go play, and you see there's multiple maps to choose from. And what you do is you have to complete tasks to get through to each map. Now I've got all the way to basically the Nile River. Can't really say that word. I'm not very lingual when it comes to that stuff. Okavango Delta, I'm going to go ahead and call it that. But what we'll do is we will go to Australia, and we'll go ahead and do a single player game. But as you see, there is friends only, and there's also just open lobbies. You can start open lobby, join open lobby. It's really neat. Like I said, in a pancake mode game, I would not play this. But when you add VR to the mix, it's absolutely amazing, and I really enjoy it. And like I said, not only can you play this in the VIVE and the CV1, but you add the Gear VR to the mix. As you see, there's a giant whale. Oh my gosh, that thing is massive. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh, it's so cool looking. And then there's a shark right behind it. Now, when it comes to it, the shark does not interact with you, and as you see, that you kind of swim through each other. It's all just regular AI, but the overall, just seeing everything at the size that you see it is absolutely amazing. You've got this cage under the boat. You've got the stuff under here. There is a shipwrecked over there, but the overall smoothness of the Gear VR version of this is absolutely great. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and show you that you can play this on multiple headsets. So if you've got a VIVE or you've got an Oculus, you want to play with your friends and they've got a Gear VR and they've got a gaming PC that can handle VR, and you kind of want to talk them into it, I would definitely recommend using the Gear VR version of V-Ridge, if it's possible, over the version of the Google Cardboard, simply because you get a much better tracking. And as you see, it is absolutely accurate. It is not inaccurate at all. And that is because V-Ridge has tapped into the Gear VR sensors and allows you to actually use those sensors versus the gyroscope and stuff in your phone. So now you're getting that really good accurate head tracking. Now, granted, there's no positional tracking when it comes to leaning in and out, but for a game like this, there's really not one instance where I found myself having to lean in and lean out. Playing it on the Gear VR versus the VIVE, I will absolutely say that this is a game I would much rather hook up my Gear VR to, because it's easy, it's simple, and it's the closest I've seen to plug and play yet. You put your phone in your Gear VR, and then you launch your RiftCat app, after you start your V-Ridge app, of course, and boom, you're good to go. But as you see, you can also use an Xbox controller to help you look around. So for someone like me who does not have a spinny chair, they have basically a kitchen chair at their desk right now, because my stuff is in storage, this is absolutely perfect. It's an amazing game, and you can see the size of the shark. I mean, I feel like I'm the size of that thing's fin. Now, that's a kind of an overly big great white right there that you see swimming around. Wish there was a little bit more AI interaction. Like, I would not mind getting attacked by a shark in VR. I'm not going to lie. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to quit the game. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you it on Google Cardboard and show you that it is playable on Google Cardboard. And we're going to go ahead and jump into that, okay? Alrighty, so here we are. I've got the game up on the Google Cardboard mode, and we're going to play. And this time we are going to go to, let's go to Bonaire, okay? And we'll go to single player. And as you see, I'm looking around, and while it's very smooth, it's not as smooth as the Gear VR version, but it still looks really, really good. I still get that sense of depth, and I still get the Steam VR capabilities, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, absolutely stunning. It looks really, really good. Alright, so this guy, he already knows me. We'll go ahead and show you guys us going into the water. And boom. Oh, I lied. We're going into the water about now. There we go. So as you see, go ahead and pull out my little vertigo baby, and we'll swim. And you see there's a little task and stuff that you can do. It's really, really neat. And one thing I love about this game is it's multiplayer. I can play with my brother. There's a dolphin swimming around, which is awesome. And that's one of the big selling points to me, is that I can play with my brother. Now my brother is currently saving up for a Vive, and we've been itching to play some VR games together. And so when the Gear VR version of V-Rage launched, I finally was able to talk him into getting V-Rage so we could start playing some VR games together. And next thing you know, we were playing this game for like 2 hours straight. We were up late at night playing and having an absolute blast, and it was just one of the best things I've ever done. It's up there with one of the best top experiences I've had in VR, simply because I was able to share the experience. And I think sharing the experience is a big factor when it comes to stuff like this. Like I said, in pancake mode, I would not even touch this game, simply because I'm not that into doing something like this on the monitor. But when you add the VR aspect, that's when you talk about a whole different level of awesomeness. And this looks just absolutely amazing and absolutely stunning. And as you see, use your head to aim into these corridors. Now you can use your head to look around only, like I said, but I do not have a spinny chair, so here I am using the analog sticks to kind of assist me through. And I'm too chubby to get through here. There we go. And the fish look cool. You can also go through, change the density of the fish under the settings. Right there, density high is what I have it on, because why not, right? I want it to look absolutely the best. I want to see the most amount of fish I possibly can. And it's just like that turtle right there looks so cool. Hi, turtle. Yeah, this is definitely a game I recommend for $20 if you've got friends who you want to play VR with. And like I said, it doesn't matter if they have a cardboard, if they have a Gear VR, or if they have, an Oculus or a Vive. This is an amazing experience to share with your friends, and it's really, really fun. There's challenges where you can race each other and stuff like that too. And now let's go ahead and see how the Vive version operates as well. Alrighty, so here we are with the Vive on, and let's see, we're gonna go ahead and let's go to the river. Alright, so now as you see, we're now here, and I'm looking around, and like I said, there's no instance where you need to lean forward. I'll never need to do that. What do I need to look at that barrel for? It's literally just a nice seated position game. Pick up some trash, get into the water. Let's go ahead and jump in the water. That'd be so much better. Now, like I said, one thing I love about this game is the multiplayer aspect. Now, you're not seeing that right now, but throughout the video you have seen clips of me playing with my brother. But that really adds a whole new level to the game. You've got interaction options right here to interact. You can dance. You can tell someone to ascend, wave, come, no, okay, or nothing at all. And you also get cool little gadgets. You've got your tablet, which gives you different settings. You've got your metal detector. If you want to go around, search for some metal. This is what kind of helps you find the trash, and there's, you know, rewards for finding so much trash in the ocean or the river. You've got your, I believe is like your GPS compass, your oxygen levels and stuff like that, your air supply. Now this is your inflator. If you're ever in a situation where you need to go straight up, this is what you would use. But my favorite thing of all is the vertigo. The vertigo is the beast. It's what helps you get through the water quickly. Now granted, you only get so much speed, so much time, but as you see up here is an alligator. Look at this guy, or is that a crocodile? Ooh, look at this guy. Just swimming around. He looks so cool in VR. The 3D of it is just amazing. And there you guys have it. There you guys have a awesome multiplayer experience to share with your friends. Like I said, if you've got a Vive and you want to play with your friends and your friend hasn't got a Vive yet and he's got a Gear VR, or heck, if he doesn't have a Samsung phone and he's got something, an Android phone that will play Google Cardboard, even then, you know, get him to hop in, get him to play the game with you. The multiplayer experience really does help, you know, with the, you know, hey, I'm using a lesser device, but it's absolutely awesome. What's this up here? And it's really enjoyable. Like, I forget that I'm using the Gear VR when I'm playing this game, simply because I'm too busy having fun with my brother, who is also using his Gear VR, and we, like I said, we played for hours. We even woke up the next day and we're like, hey, let's get on and play some more World of Diving, and now he's looking into playing other games in VR with V-Ridge because it runs so smooth, and it's really cool. So we're going to be going through and finding more games like this where you can play with your friends who don't have the actual headsets that are available, you know, the actual, like, you know, CV1 and the HTC VIVE. So look out for those. The Gear VR is back on the channel. Had some problems with my cell phone. My charger port crapped out on me and I had to fix it myself, and it was one of those things I kept putting off because I didn't want to break it. But I went ahead and just took the initiative, and instead of paying for a whole new phone, I just went ahead and fixed it myself. It wasn't that hard. Really, all I had to do was take a screwdriver and press down inside the charge port on the little metal flap to align it back in place, and it was fixed. So I had been prolonging it for no reason, actually, but as you guys see, it looks like we're going to be going into a cave, and we will save that for another video. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I appreciate you guys for enjoying the content. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you guys are going to pick up this game. I would love to play with more people. I'd love to get a group of people in this game and just have a blast swimming around, looking at these ugly fish, you know. Let's do it. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I'm out of here. Peace.